everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jessica, also known as Chicprofessor on Instagram, and I make videos on luxury goods, sustainable fashion, and workwear. Today's video is about holiday shopping. I'm not doing a gift guide like everybody else out there, but what I wanted to focus on was sustainable holiday shopping. So if you are a big department store lover, either for shopping for gifts or for yourself, then I thought it might be helpful to have an idea of which department stores are the best when it comes to sustainability and promoting sustainable brands, especially if that's something that you are looking for. One of the reasons I think this is important is a lot of these department stores carry a lot of the same things. If you're looking to buy something, you could buy it at a variety of these stores, and quite a bit of the time they are about the same price. So it can be difficult to choose which one to go for. If you are a loyal customer of one and you're building up reward points or something like that, then that's probably the one that you'll go for. But if you don't shop department stores very often, then how do you choose which ones to support? We do vote with our money. We show our values based on who we choose to support. So I thought this could be helpful in case you are looking to support a more sustainable department store. So I asked you on Instagram which ones were your favorites, what do you shop the most often, and I included as many of those as possible on the list. A lot of times you all said a lot of the same ones, and they were the ones I was thinking of as well. So I'm gonna go through from most to least sustainable. The department stores that I'm talking about are large e-commerce sites that are just exclusively online, as well as those that might have a physical store as well. So the first one, the best one in terms of sustainability, is Farfetch. Farfetch not only often has discounts and coupons, but they also have a pre-loved section on their website, which is really, really great. So you can shop pre-loved or pre-owned, or you can shop their newer brands, and their newer brands are designated by sustainability as well. So on your options bar, you can choose to filter by positively conscious, which is their version of sustainability, and it will only show items that are either from sustainable brands or are a sustainable item for some reason. And unlike many of the different department stores we're going to be talking about today, it is pretty much the only one that explains why that item made it into that category, why it was filtered under positively conscious on the items page. So it will explain it's the materials used, it's from a brand that's more ethical, it was, handcrafted, whatever it's going to be, it explains why, and you can easily filter all of your searches by positively conscious. Plus it has that pre-loved, so definitely, hands down, Farfetch is the best in terms of sustainability. Next up is Net-a-Porter or Net-a-Porter, depending on how you say it. With this, if you go to clothing or you go to designers, not just in their regular site, but if you specifically go to one of those sections, then you can filter by sustainability. And when you go there, it will say Net Sustain. And even though it doesn't explain why each individual item is categorized as Net Sustain, there is a link to the Net Sustain site that explains what qualifies generally for Net Sustain. So then you can kind of piece together why that item might be there. Being able to filter by that is huge, and it's really nice that whether you are looking up just clothing in general or you are looking up specific designers, you can filter by that. So they make number 2 on this list for being the most sustainable. Next we come to Selfridges, and when you're looking on the main website of Selfridges, the very last thing, it is last, but it's there, is something called Project Earth. And so when you click on Project Earth, you can see not only what Selfridges' goals are for being more sustainable, which is really by 2025 they have some goals, but you can also filter by different products that are considered better for the earth. They do have a pre-loved section, which is great. It has a buy, a sell to them, and also a repair section that they talk about. They also have a refill section, which is really nice for if you're buying perfumes or makeup or something from them. A lot of places don't have that, so I love that they have that. And then they also just have products in general that they consider to be more sustainable. So the pre-loved section is a little bit different than the regular product section, and then they also have their goals. So all of that falls under the Project Earth part of Selfridges. If you're looking at just the products in general, it doesn't explain why those items have made it onto Project Earth, but it is nice that they do have some kind of way to filter those items, and It is also really helpful that it is listed on the main website as opposed to having to search through the site to find anything about sustainability. Next up is Nordstrom, and Nordstrom also talks about their goals for 2025. These are much more vague than the ones that Selfridges lists, but they do discuss their goals, which is helpful. Then when it comes to the actual products, at the very bottom of the filter categories, there are 3 aspects of sustainability that you can filter by. So you can filter by brands or products that have a give back aspect, so someone that donates to charity, or just a brand in general that maybe partners or works with charitable organizations. The next filter is responsibly manufactured, so something that is going to be manufactured in a facility that is going to be considered more sustainable, or maybe is more transparent in what they are doing. Perhaps they also give a living wage. Lots of different things could fall under the responsible manufacturing. And then the last one is sustainably sourced materials. So these are going to be more of your organic cottons, more natural materials as opposed to synthetic fibers. You can, of course, click through all 3 of these. None of these are explained in detail either on the products page or on just generally the Nordstrom page, but at least they are there. So Nordstrom is 4th on the list. 5th and 6th on the list are Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus. There really isn't one that goes above the other. Both of them, all they've got is at one point or another, they had a sustainability edit on their website where they put together some brands or items that they considered more sustainable. They didn't explain why, and it's not something that's constantly there. It's just this edit, and just the regular website doesn't really talk about sustainability at all. And at the very bottom of our list, we come to My Teresa, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Shopbop. None of these list anything about sustainability at all on their website. And even if you Google them and sustainability, nothing comes up. So that's a bummer. Those ones definitely hit the bottom of the list. I hope this is helpful for you all as you are shopping. Were you surprised at which department stores were better than others? And will it make any difference to the way that you choose to shop and spend your money on these sites in the future? Definitely let me know that down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.